Hello, viewer, and welcome back to Games with Dialogue. This is episode 56 of my RPG Maker series. Last time I wasn't feeling too hot, so it was a shorter episode just covering things I've been working on, plans for the future, whatnot. But I'm feeling better now, so let's dive in and work on the path to the skill shrine. So, I've been looking at the world map, and I'm kind of not happy about some things. I'm thinking I'm going to take this island and move it over here. Take this landmass and move it down here. The whole idea behind the final area, this landmass, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. The Emperor's Throne. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to call it. The whole point behind it, the whole idea behind it was this was the cradle of civilization, the bread basket, the area that Elizabeth lived in before she ascended to the first queen of humanity. So putting it over here in the corner, out of the way, kind of doesn't make sense. Moving it over here to a more central, more accessible location makes more sense to me. Moving this island over here kind of gets it out of the way, which was the idea I had for the island in the first place. That it's just kind of an outlier to the main travel lanes for shipping and people, tourism. I started to build it down here, but I think what I'm going to do is just get rid of this. And then move this over there. So this green this green shape here, this landmass, is going to be the next stop for the player. After Naho, down here. They'll take a boat ride over here, and then work their way up to a more central location. I'm thinking right between these two lakes, rivers, whatever. These two bodies of water will have the next stop. That way I can have a little fishing village down here the player lands at. Then they walk up, maybe across a mountain range. I don't know. We've had a lot of mountain ranges so far. Comparatively, a lot, considering how much land, how much time the player has spent already. So maybe not, but it depends. I wanted this to be more like a plains, more of a grassland feel to it, but we can have some hills at least. Anyways, so they'll move up into, well, I'm thinking right here will be a military checkpoint, just so that I can bring in the player disguises again, because I want them to use them a couple more times before the end of the game. But it will also set the stage for the skill shrine. That town will be dominated by the military, just like Naho is. But there's a little twist to it. I'll get to that when we build the town, build the town. It'll also give me a chance to drop some lore on the player. What's going on in this continent, in the nearby town. Just so the player has an idea of what's coming. And then as they move over this way, I'm thinking there will be a naval base for... Well, I don't know. I'm thinking there will be a naval base for the military, for the Empire, but that's not 100%. I'm still iffy about that, especially if I move this down here. I don't know if they'll need an actual naval base there or down here. I'm not sure about that yet. Not yet. But I'll figure something out. I do want to have a few areas that are optional areas for the player. Once they get their own ship and they're able to sail around. Like this island over here, the volcano over here, this piece of land right here, a few other areas. Definitely these snowy ice Antarctic landmass islands down here. I'm thinking of sticking the Shrine of Desire down here, actually, on the shattered remains of this landmass. But it's definitely an optional area to come late in the game. So that's what I'm planning so far. Let's zoom in, and I can always zoom out later. Let's zoom in and work on the player's next stop. So I want to get a small little village. I'm thinking, no, not that. Actually, let's zoom in a little more. That's fine. Yeah, that's not going to work for me. That's just it's too small. What about C? This is more modern. So I'm not sure if I want to go this route, but there are a few things. The mountains, definitely, I want to get used to using. The trees over here, I haven't touched at all. This sign, actually, let me see how that looks right here. No, if I was going to use that, it wouldn't be for a military checkpoint. Most of these have streets or concrete, so that's not going to work for me. This'll work though. What was I saying about maybe right there? I definitely want to use that for this area, but maybe I'll put it there. I'm not sure yet. I know I want the skill shrine to be close by. Where did I... This one. Right there? Yeah, I'll have some other buildings around, but no, I don't like it right there. Actually, I don't like it. Well, yeah, I'll just stick it right there and then I'll worry about the buildings later. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So let's go back to C because I'm still looking for anything I can use. These pockmarks, these craters, I don't know if I want to use these. I'm trying to think of a good use for them, but I can't think of anything. These warehouses would be good for docks, but not for a tiny fishing village down here. However, if I go with the idea that the player characters are working with the criminal element, the people opposed to the Empire's spreading, then they'd probably be taking a ride from Naho with a pirate or a smuggler or something, and he would probably land on a location that is sympathetic to their cause, which means like smuggler camp or something. I don't know. I'm thinking a warehouse or warehouses, and then like a little dock or something, but I don't know. I just don't know. Graveyards, a castle, a shrine, a lighthouse. Huh. Yeah, it's been a while, but I think maybe I need a lighthouse over here. I have one down here, and it's wrecked. So, yeah, have one over here. I should probably have one over here, actually. I like this castle-looking thing. But what I'll probably use, if I use this, what I will probably use it for is a flashback to Elizabeth's castle when she was still alive. This, I'm kind of torn. It's got a road. It's got, I don't know. It doesn't look too modern. So I could use it as like a port. But on the other hand, I don't know. I'm just torn. This one's got a crane and metal boxes I'm not going to use. Yeah, see, most of this is just too modern. Too modern. I would love to use it, but it just screams too modern for me. So coming back to these more limited, more primitive towns. What would make a good fishing village? I'm gonna go with this. No, that's these buildings are too big compared to that. The scale's all wrong. I am gonna do this though. And then I can have this. Well, I'll do that. How about? No, I just want one right there. Let's do I don't see any other buildings that would work. Well, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'll get rid of this one. It's not gonna be a big town. It's not supposed to be a big village. But this will be where they dock. Then let's work on the checkpoint. Do I have a gate or something that I can use? Will that work? If I... Nope. I guess I could do this. Nah, I don't want to do that. See if I can't find something else that works. These are all run down, crumbling. This? Then the other side. My finger slipped. Well, it kind of works. I mean, it's a wall. It's just not... No, you know what? Back up. Back up. What about if I do... Shoot, my finger slipped again. What if I do that and then put a building right there in the middle? Something like this. That works. Okay. That works. That'll be good. And then the player approaches it, so I need an event that set on either... Well, set on both of them. That will transfer the player to a little map, the guard, and then they can move on. All right. All right, that's good. And then I'll have this... I'll have this over there. Keep a lookout for ships. And... I'll have another one right there. Well, maybe not right there. Right there. Okay, good. Yeah, this place is more occupied than the desert, just because it's more populated. That's the goal, anyways, I'm going for. I guess I could add a of a military presence here, but I've already built the desert to my satisfaction. So I'm not going to get sidetracked on that this episode. Let's not get sidetracked this episode. What else can I do? Floating continents for the future. Just another thing for me to keep an eye on. What I want to do is make this more of a built-up town. So I could use something like this. And then, does that work? No. What about there? No. I don't think that's going to work. What about this? Well, see, that's what I would like to do, but not right in front of the water. Like over here. And then put the shrine. I don't know. I would like to put the shrine there. We could have some trees around this area, I think. Well, if I was going to do that, I would want trees like this. It's so hard to... it's so hard to think up this thing when I have a specific idea in my head, but I'm not seeing the necessary art on here for it. Also trying to avoid anything that's too modern looking, like these roads. If it was brick, that'd be different. But asphalt and concrete, not what I'm looking for. Let me go back to this one. What about a... No, I don't want to do any of these trees. Any of this plant life. These watering holes. I'll stay away from that. What about... Well, what if I do put that there and then get rid of this thing? Like this. What if I just move everything over? So if I put this here... No, you know what? If I'm going to do that, I'm going to put it over here. We can have that be the entrance to the town, but I want other buildings around it. So I'm going to get rid of that right there. And then move it. Yeah, I'll put it right there. So that'll be the entrance to the town. And then we can have some other buildings around here. I wanted it to be between the rivers, the bodies of water, but I think maybe what I'm gonna do is move it up a little. Just so I have a little more room to work with. So we'll put this as the entrance. And the player will walk up. Once they're inside the town, the player will walk up and over and up. This will be up here in the back. The shrine will be right in front of it. Yeah, right there is fine. And then I'll have some buildings, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to do this. I think I want to do that. Put what looks like a shop right next to the shrine. Yeah, this is the most advanced. This is the most advanced town I can make it without going overboard into more modern feel. It sucks, but whatever. I also want to have like farmland around the outside. Make it look big. Like this is the not industrial zone, but the suburbs I want outlying. So maybe if I do that and that, something like that. Put this over here. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work because it cuts that building in half. There we go. That's my fault. That's what I want. There we go. Then we can have this. Yeah, I can actually have a couple of those if I want. Like right there. So I want more buildings scattered around. Yeah, like that. And then another one right there. Nope, that's the exact same thing. There we go. Okay. We're looking better here. A little better. I might actually move the farmland around, but we're looking better. Where were those trees that I was... Right there. Put one there and one there. Assuming I have different kinds of trees than I have elsewhere. Let me go back down to this one. We've got these kinds of trees. Yeah, but look how tiny they are in comparison to these. That's why I'm not using them, because they're just so much smaller. The scale is all wrong. Yeah, the scale for these trees is just all wrong. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. I'm not going to use you. Well. Alright. I'm just going to use this then. That's okay. Yeah, it's alright. Then we'll have like this. And that. There we go. Okay. What next? Okay, I've done a little work on the town. Not a lot, and this isn't where I want to put it, but a little. I do believe I mentioned that I wanted each shrine to look differently. So we've got the skill orbs out front. I don't think that they fit on these pillars exactly. I'm probably going to have to change the pillars, but looking through the... What is it? The art, I guess, is the perfect way to say it. I don't see one that's actually better. Like, that may be better, but I don't know. Anyways, I've got I've got a unique character out front. I'm started working on putting a crowd out front. Some parks around. I'm gonna have a couple houses scattered around, and the big draw, the big building, the big house. I'm gonna go back to the world map actually. Yeah, the big house right in and behind the shrine. And then a gate out front. So I'm still working on it. And then I've got the inside of the shrine. I'm gonna make it 2 floors like I've done with all the others. There'll be some stairs down into the real part of the challenge part of the shrine. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I've got so far. Actually, these water parts need to be at the edge of the map. The problem is I'm still expanding the map. It's going to be bigger. Let me actually come over here to load and normal town. I want to know how big this is, because that's probably the size I'm going to go with. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then another building. 9 houses and then another building. We'll say that's the shrine for 10. We're not actually the house is going to be bigger, more like this one here. So yeah, I want to know how big this is because I'm going to try to emulate the size and the number of houses. The problem is, what are the houses? What purpose are the houses going to serve? That's a question I haven't really thought up yet. Let's assume I put a house here. I need the roof. Right there, let's say. Then, no, that's not going to work. Shoot. I don't want to do that because it's this almost the same color as the ground. Yeah, I don't want to do that. But it just doesn't work. What if I hold down? It's kind of better. All right, let me try that. Yeah, all right, that's better. Let's see. I'll have another house over here in between the park. Well, if that's the case, then I should probably move this hedge closer to the wall here. I'll have another house over here, but that one's easy enough to do. I can just shift over, let's see, 5? Yeah. I can just shift over 5 blocks and add another one here. So, yeah, I'll work on that for a little bit. Let's, I could do new, and then skill shrine. Inside, and it's kind of small. Width, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do width. I don't know. Let's do width 18. Let's double it. Let's say that outside every block is 2 inside. So if it's 8, then it's actually 16. Height? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's gotta be a little bigger. I have to break from the keeping it 1 for 1 for this, which kind of is annoying because I've been trying to keep all the other buildings 1 for 1. I guess I could make the shrine bigger. Yeah, well, I'll make the shrine bigger. Sure, I'm not set in stone with the outside, and I can always expand the town map to be bigger. So let's say width 20, height. Let's try 16 and see how small that is. So then it's just the flooring. I could do this, but I don't. I want it to be more different. I want it to be different, like this. No, that's not going to be helpful. What is the? Oh, it's a water. Well, I could have a pond in here, but let's worry about that in a second. I'm looking for maybe this. That's not actually going to work. What else? What haven't I used yet? These are all tiles for the ceiling. But if I lay them down, if I use them as the floor, then it won't really matter, will it? The player character, the NPCs and everything will just treat it like a floor. I wish I had like some kind of fancy schmancy like this. Yeah, but the pattern doesn't really lend itself to the whole room. Yeah, that's just wow. No. What if I do this? That's better. It's better. And then if I put the altar right here in the center. No, because I want the stairs right there in the center. That's going to be a problem. Because the stairs only go to side. I want like a big... I suppose I could do this. Let me try something here. If I hold down Shift, nope, it just covers it up. Well, that's not good. What if I do? No. No. Well. What else can I do? These stairs I could make it look like they go down. But these carpeted looking stairs, I don't know. No. I don't know if I can get the optical illusion to make it look like they're going down. Well, what else can I try besides sideways stairs? No. I don't know. There's probably something I could do. If I could find the right... I'm still looking. What about this? Oh, what if I do... No, that's not going to help. The hole in the floor, I don't want to use this because the hole in the floor was built, not due to like crumbling infrastructure. Plus, it also doesn't work. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Well, okay. Maybe one of these? No, I'm going to wind up with the same problem. I got to think of something. Maybe I can find a set of stairs that goes straight. Or maybe what I could do... Let me actually cover this back up. Maybe what I could do is start there. And then... Well, that was dumb. No. No, that doesn't look any better. Yeah, that's so annoying. All right, well, I'll figure something out. Whether... What can I do? What if I put a... this one. Okay. And then I need a floor, a different floor. Let's do this. No, that's not going to work. Oh, all right. Let me put this down first and then put this down. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And then we'll have this run. Nope. What if I do it on top? What do I shift? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need a base for it. What about this one? Like that. Okay. But I don't want... I want it to look like that. Okay. All right. So far, so good. And then... Guess I could have... Where is the sign? Right there. You have the sign right there. And then... having something like this in front. Now, you know what? The shrines aren't like... it's not that kind of shrine. What about these railings? Would I be able to disguise the pit with these railings? Let me see real quick. If I do that, can I just... no. What about... no, I don't think that's gonna work. Even with the stairs, nah, it's not gonna work. All right. That's a shame. It's a real shame. I can still do this, because it just makes things look more bigger. It makes things look bigger. I actually don't know if I need all this extra space if the altar's just going to be that small. I'm still not okay with that, though. I could do some statues and stuff, but I don't... really what I need is a way to make the way down look more impressive. Holes in the floor, the entrance. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. Maybe I need actual walls around. I doubt it, but maybe. Did I use this for... have I used this for a shrine yet? I have to go back. It's been a long, long time since I've looked at the other shrines. Yeah, it's gonna... if I do a two-size wall, it's gonna be bigger. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. Actually, the yellow-red was throwing me off. It's actually big enough back here. It's just because it was so close to these pillars. And then the front here needs to be slightly... just slightly closer. Like that. Okay, and then I can have an entrance here. Where'd you go? Right there. Yeah, nah, I'll just put it right in front. There. Well, I'm worried because this is actually considered ceiling by the standards of this. So is the actual ceiling I'm using. I'm worried that the player will be able to walk on from the floor here onto the roof here. I don't think they'll be able to do it here because this is classified as wall, but that does worry me a little bit. That the game is going to treat these two as the same plane. Yeah. Anyways. What if I have... what was it outside or dungeon? What if I change this to dungeon? Let's edit and go dungeon. Then I lose most, yeah. Then I lose most of the cool looking walls and ceiling tiles. I do gain the floating crystals here. I could do that instead. But the floor doesn't... it doesn't connect on the floor. Hold on a minute. If I go to load, there was a temple here, not this one. There was a... where was it? Waterfall, that's not it. Castle? No. Olive trans. Yeah, this one's got the same kind of floaty thing. Here, let me just bring it up. Look, see? This floor here connects to each other. So what am I doing wrong with this one? Where it wasn't connecting? Huh. Oh, I think I just do that. Right. Leave out the second half of the... Right. So I could do that. And then just have floor underneath it. I could just have a big empty space underneath of it. Like this. Oh, it's not going to... Shoot. Shoot. How do I... How do I get it? Well... Oh, I see. It's not actually floating over the water. What it has is the crystal here comes down, and then this part of the map pushes around it. It's not using this floating floor here. Okay. I misconstrued what I was looking at. It's still nice. It's just not floating over the floor. All right. Well, I'm going to leave this one up for a guide, a reference. Look, they've got red orbs on top of pillars, so they're doing something right. I need to copy it for some of the ideas I have. I guess I could use a gate like this, but that's not what this one is. Yeah, that's not what this one is. So let me come back to this. And then... Nope. I can't even... What if I hold down Shift? No. I want there to be a hole right under here. What if I do... What if I do this? Nope. Well, I'm going to have to figure that out. Because that's what I want. I want it to have a hole underneath. And then find the stairs. Actually, hold on. There are actual stairs here that go... I trade out one good thing for one bad thing. There are actual stairs here that go up. And I could probably... Let me actually... Just... like this. I wonder if I could get it. No. Well, I think that's more of a problem for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the stairs to go down, and really they aren't going to do that. The way the tile is constructed means that it lays over it. There's no way for it to look like it runs down into the shadows, except to do it like this, where it just abruptly ends. And then create an event that transfers it. But I have stairs here, so that's a step in the right direction. I lose, like I said earlier, I lose quite a lot of unique walls and ceilings, though. Well, is there any other tiles that I might... The stairs, bridges, hole in the floor. I don't see anything that I could use. I guess I could use railway. Will that work, actually? Let's try it out. No, it just runs over. I could use it later in the underground part of the skill shrine. It's just not going to work here. All right. Well, what else can I try? I've used this already. Could use the gate. I don't want to, though. And then that's just lava. That's not going to help any. Well, shoot. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to think of something. What about this? If I run this around the outside... No, it gives the wrong... Yeah, these don't look like they're floating over the ground then. This looks like it's on level, on the same plane as these tiles. That's not what I'm going for. What about this? Yeah, but this carpet really looks better if it's more squares. And it's kind of, yeah, it just doesn't look good otherwise. But now I've only got a problem. Now I got a problem. There's only 2 types of carpet. Didn't I have a third one, or was that with... That was inside. Yeah, that was inside. Shoot, man, I might as well just go back. Oh, well, I guess I could do this. Let me see here. It's kind of ugly, actually. But it works. But it's kind of ugly. But it works. What about this? What if I push shift and try that? Nope, same problem. Yeah, that one doesn't lend itself well to multiple connections. What about this? Another problem there. The pattern is too specific for the eye. What about this one? Oh, that just looks ridiculous. I think I prefer the dull gray. That could work in a smaller chunk, but not here. I guess I could do steel floor. That was what I was planning on doing for something else. Yeah, I was planning on using it for something else. All right, let's nip this in the bud. Let's nip this in the bud. I'm gonna have to work on it because that'll take me an hour just going back and forth, hemming and hawing until I get something I like. So I want to put another... Thinking I want to put another... Yeah, I was afraid of that. I'll have to put the street light back later. But if I'm putting the big house up here, I want this to be the lawn for the big house. So let's assume I move that over, and then this street comes up to the building. I need a gate. I need a gate. I could use one of these. I already have that there, though. Do I have a good gate here? I have this. Nah. I don't have a good gate. I'll just use this for the time being. So assuming this comes up, we'll have... Yeah, I'm going to have to remake the lantern. Maybe one more square, and then put the gate here. No. That's too close. That's too close. I'll put... Yeah, okay. That'll work fine. Fine. Let me actually try and find the gate. It was down here, I think. Here we are. No, wait. This is it. Right. That's what I want. Right there. Okay. What next? I guess I can fill out the rest of this. Okay. I need a big building there. So I'm going to move this over just by 1, I think. Where did I put? There we go. The hedge comes down here. Like so. I want to move this over. Well, if I'm going to move it over, then I might as well just blank all of that out. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Goodbye, trees. There we go. I actually want the edge to be like that, thinner. Okay. So we're gonna cut it there, and then we're gonna put the street down. Where is it? What did I? This one. There we go. All right, and then I'll put a house over here. I actually should move it over. I think I should move it over. Yeah. Yeah. So just 2. Yeah, good. And then I'll have to move that over. That one's easy enough to do. I just put this here. Get rid of it. Get rid of this. And then just cut and paste. Good. All right. What now? This building's not nearly big enough. I'm still working on the layout, though. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is call the episode here. I need to work on the layout, and it's mostly just throwing darts at a dartboard right now until I'm happy with what it looks like. But it's going to take a while of working till I'm happy with everything. So let's cut the episode. We'll pick this up next time with more of this done, if not all of it done. And then I'll also have to work on the inside of the shrine. Oh boy. Okay. Well. Alright, I'm going to get off track if I keep going. Let me end the episode here. Thank you everyone for joining me. Until next episode, stay safe and God bless you.